Yo, hello, bonjour, hola, marhaba, konnichiwa, and the rest. Davai. My name is Yaya, and welcome to the JaJalicious show. Here is the lovely kitchen of the Bowmanton Club. Over here we do a lot of things. We cook, we eat, we talk, we meet all types of people. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Like and subscribe if you like cooking, and come cook with us. And tell your mom, tell your uncle, tell your auntie, tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell another friend, to tell a dog and a random guy. Just let him cook.
Say something, bitch.
Hello, welcome to the JaJalicious show. My name is Yaya. If you don't know, now you're gonna know. So this is the JaJalicious show. It's not just a cooking show, it's not just a podcast, it's something weird and amazing that me and Andrea figured out. So welcome to the world of JaJalicious, and today we're gonna be cooking up some stuff, teaching y'all how to make. I don't need to teach y'all, I'm just doing it, and if you learn something from it, good. If not, then you know, not my problem. Your mom should have taught you better. But I have today a Thai salad for a starter, and then for the main, I have a buttered chicken, my style. Don't know about your style, but my one's a little bit better. And for the dessert, I don't know yet, so I'm gonna figure out while I'm doing this. So if you wanna know what makes cooking easiest, just prep everything. If you have everything lined up and prepped, it's actually a lot more fun because you don't have to go find shit, you don't have to go do shit, you just have fun doing it. So yeah. And the cleanup part, that's clean while you cook, always. Let's start. The first thing up is gonna be the prepping. So for me, I love to prep my style, which is just cut everything that needs to be cut early on, just all of it. But I like to start with the greens, mostly because when I used to cook at home, I would only have one cutting board, unlike here where I have like 100. Over there I would just have one, so I don't wanna cut the meat first and then it looks terrible and then I gotta do the vegetable after, so I'd rather do the vegetable first. I don't know why I had to speed through that. No one's rushing me. But I cut off the top of the pak choy because, you know, I'm not a savage. And then I just cut these up like this. I gotta say, I love cutting pak choy because it sounds so satisfying. Like, just listen. Oh. But yeah, it's a very nice vegetable. And what I'm cooking, the first thing I'm kind of prepping for now is the Thai salad, which I don't know if the people of Thailand came up with it or, you know, somebody stole it and said it's a Thai salad. Regardless, I'm making it my way, which is with a bunch of pak choy, some nice bell peppers, a little bit of onion, and some, it's supposed to be some nice egg noodles, but your boy only got these, so you know, I'm just gonna make do, you know. But while I'm prepping, I'm gonna try and, you know, hypnotize your brains and that psychologically and mentally, you know, tell you guys to absolutely love the show and, you know, everything a part of the show. And yeah. Ghost.
Who was that? Oh my god. What is going on? Is there a background to this video? Yes, there is. There's other people here. Mostly my other personalities. You know, there's nobody else in the background. It's just all me. I just got a bunch of hands, you know. So yeah, I've cut these are called julienne slices. Reason for? I don't know, but somebody told me. So I'll tell you, it's called julienne, which is when you cut them like fake strips of noodle, which they are not, but they look like it. In this episode, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the story of JaJalicious, a little bit about me and my story, but that will come later on, don't worry about it for now. But we are going to be discussing the story of JaJalicious. How JaJalicious started was basically me trying shit in a video to my sister, and then Andrea happened to see the video and was like, bro, you have a very good talent on chatting absolute rubbish. And I was like, really? Thank you. The best compliment I can ever get. And then, you know, all of a sudden we started thinking about the show and what we wanted for the show and how it looked like and everything. And I gotta say, as much as you're gonna be seeing me and I'm JaJalicious, I'm not really JaJalicious. You get it? Because there's other people part of JaJalicious, so it's not just me. And if that makes sense. A little elf came up on the table, cut me some pak choys and some bell peppers. It was definitely not a mistake that was made by none of us at all. It was just something that happened. So, back to cutting the bell peppers. And you know who that elf was? It was Mr. Francisco Tati. I think it was a good little elf, you know? But not the best midfielder, but he's good at cooking. So. But I wanted to discuss some more on the reason behind JaJalicious and starting on the people of JaJalicious, which yours truly, I'm the host. But you have Mr. Monet behind here. You can see him, you can't see him, but I can see him, you know, he's Syrian and he's Munir. And then you have Mr. Mimo, who is Yemeni and is Mimo. And then third you have Andrea, who is Italian, you know? So, I know I said it like that, Italian. I'm making a pasta. People think you have to waste a lot of a bell pepper, and by people I mean me, like a year ago, actually 2 weeks ago. But I learned from my mistake and I figured out that you can cut way more if you just cut out the insides by itself and you keep most of the other shit. Like that. And now you have a big ass bell pepper lined up. Obviously you can cut it this way like that. With just this it cuts a big ass noodle slice, you know, but I'm not gonna do that. We just cut like this. So if you're wondering who I am, you're like this whole time like, oh my god, like I'm tuned into this like show and this guy keeps talking about like JaJalicious and like keeps talking about Thai salad, talking about Italians and Yemenis and Syrians. Well, I'm Yaya and I'm Somali, you know, but I'm also speaking in an accent, in a British accent. And if you're also wondering, hey, like why do you speak with an English accent? Well, it's a very simple explanation. I watched this show called In Betweeners and now I know all of English. But that's actually not the real reason. I grew up in England for like almost a decade. I lived in England from when I was like 10 years old till a couple years ago. Hence why my English is the Queen's English and not the Somalian English. Which if you have not heard, I can happily call my mother and have a conversation with her on the phone and you'll figure out what Somali English is. Which to me would have been a good trade-off for my English. But you know, that's no here, no there. And that's the bell peppers all cut. Actually no, there's one more. It's a little baby one. So I gotta prop my hats up for the stand-up comedians because I love y'all. You guys know how to make a bunch of people laugh. And some people in this world, maybe even in this room, might say stand-up comedians aren't good. And there's no real reason why they should have a bunch of money. You know, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but you know, stand-up comedy is the shit. It's just, you know, you have to be of certain culture and, you know, pizzazz to be able to enjoy. And I think also, you know, the main thing is just, I think it's just you know, sometimes the mountain is just you. So please, like, you know, the mountain is you. I can't tell you nothing more, nothing less, you know. And I'm gonna invite people into the kitchen. People with all types of lifestyles, all types of races, all types of cultures, all types of food. But the one thing all of them are gonna have in common is a story, a very unique story. And the ones that I'm gonna find way more interesting, the ones I'm gonna love the most, are gonna be those relentless dreamers, you know? Those people who follow their dreams non-stop, who do not give up. They don't try it once, not twice, just every single time they keep going, keep trying until they push their dreams into reality, until they force it into reality. Those people, those are the ones I really want to sit with and talk with, and cook with and eat with. For so long I spent worrying about my story, worrying about how mine is looking or what's going on in my one. I never took a minute to realize how many other people have stories. And once I started tuning into other people's stories, I realized there's some cool ass people in this world, you know. But you never be able to notice them if you don't stop and listen to their story and ask them about their story. So, you know, everybody you walking down the street with, like, just remember that motherfucker has maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 years of life. Whatever life, however long they've been living, that's a story. Each of those years is a chapter in their life. And a chapter might be similar in your life to another person's, but I promise you will never be identical. Every story is unique to its own, to the own person that's writing that story. And remember, you're always the one writing the story, so, you know, once you figure that out as well, you start making some dope ass stories. It might be at the climax, it might be at the build up, whatever part of your life it's at. Once you know that you're the author, the writer, the main actor, the whole shebang out of your story. So that's what this show's gonna be about. I'm be cooking with a lot of people, tuning into what they be doing. I still remember when we first had the idea, we was like chilling on we were just chilling in a bench somewhere and we just watched the video and it was like, hey, we should do a show. And it was like, hey, what do we do for the show? And we just started talking and bro dropped the gem of, I think it was, yeah, you dropped the name JaJalicious. So he dropped the name, I was like, oh, that's dope. And then he dropped some more gems and, you know, man picked it up and I was like, oh shit, these are some gems, you know? And we started running wild with it. And we started going, building up more on it, building up on the idea. It started to come up into a dream, into a vision. Also now I'm cutting tomatoes, if you don't know. If you go like, if you're looking at this and you're like, oh my God, what is this like weird red thing like on the table? Like, oh my God, it's tomatoes for you uneducated people. And that's a glass falling. So, you know, that's not my problem because I ain't breaking it. Yeah, you know. So now we're moving on to the butter chicken. I'm cutting an onion for the butter chicken. If you don't know what butter chicken is, it's a nice, amazing, wonderful, spectacular, just bombastic dish straight from India. And as lovely as the dishes and as the real recipe will definitely be different to my recipe, and because, you know, I've been doing things my way. It's not because I'm autistic, it's because I like things my way. So, you know, one of the first dishes I kind of learned how to make myself, and I really enjoyed it. I love the dish. It's combining some of the best things, which is chicken and just wonderful sauce, and then with some rice also. If you don't know, being from England, I'm sure my people from England know that Indian food is like British food. Like, it's the national dish of England is chicken tandoori, you know? It's just, so we can say we love Indian food, and it's for a real reason. That shit be dope. But it's not the only one I'm planning on cooking. I want to cook some other ones. The main ones I would want to cook is all of them. So, you know, it's supposed to be a satisfying thing, but, and it's supposed to be eye-watering thing. Like, for some reason now my eyes don't burn as much with onions before, but I used to be crying, yo. I'd have to step out the house every like 3 minutes. I couldn't even be in the house because it was in the air, so I had to get fresh air. So I'll go outside, come back 5 minutes, cut some more, go back outside, come back, cut some more. It was very difficult to try and do that in a restaurant, you know, full of people. Telling the manager, hey, listen, I gotta go step out for 10 minutes. Why? I'm cutting onions. Like, I worked in a kitchen where it's an open kitchen, and people would like see you in the kitchen. And then sometimes I'll get some, like, I'll be doing onions or some stuff like that, and my eyes be watering. I'm like sniffling. I look like I'm getting beaten up. And like customers will come up to me and be like, are you alright? Are they like hitting you with a spatula back there? And I'm like, you know what? Yes, please tell the police. So that's how I kind of got out of working there. And I know I just terribly cut this onion. If there's anybody, any chef watching right now, they'll be like, oh, how dare you cut Cuba onion like this. But all I gotta tell you is, shut up, fam. This is not your kitchen, okay? I know for your kitchen, you'd be bullying the people in your kitchen, telling them how to cook and that. You don't get to do that in my kitchen. Actually, it's not my kitchen, it's the Wilmington Club kitchen, but they let me borrow it, so for now, it's my kitchen. And I'm gonna cut the onions terribly if I want to. And I'm still a chef. I really like butter chicken. It's one of the first dishes I learned how to make, so obviously
on the JaJalicious show, the first thing we're gonna learn how to make is our butter chicken. And this, I think this onion is coming up a lot nicer, so you don't have to cry about that. And regardless, I'm gonna blend this up anyways. I kinda gave the secret away, right, what I'm doing. But I'm gonna be blending this shit out of this anyway. Doesn't matter, to make the sauce. Some people can talk while they cook, and some people cannot talk while they cook. And I'm still trying to figure out which one I am. So we're gonna see as we keep doing this. I ain't never had a camera in my face while I've been cooking. But I've been cooking at home by myself and my other 19 personalities, and I talk to them motherfuckers sometimes too, you know? So I just imagine it with them. So now that's the onions prepped and done. We're gonna move on to the good old chicken. Actually, we could also add a garlic. Can we add a garlic, sir? Can we take a garlic from here? Of course. Thank you, Bill. Actually, that is the manner behind, you know. The Bowmanton Club. This is not a sponsored ad. The Bowmanton Club. Alsjeblieft. Vandaag, the Bowmanton Club. Bring your old grandma, just sit her in the corner and just give her a big glass of iced tea and tell her, breathe, grandma. And hopefully she doesn't stop breathing. But you should pull up to the Bowmanton Club. I don't know how whispering is. I'm gonna leave the garlic a little bit more wholesome. A little bit more like that. Just to, you know, release some of the flavors as it hits the pan. Yeah, panna cook. You know what panna cook means? You're a panna cook. This is the chicken. And we're gonna cut this chicken. Usually I check the back side for some blood, you know? There's no blood, put it back in. And then just... Can I also have a small pot for the water and noodles? Put that up, just a small one to make these noodles. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you. Is there any vegans watching right now? I hope so. This is chicken. The cameraman is threatening me with abuse, with physical abuse, which is, and I'm the one with the knife, so you know. Ya sharmuta anta ya himar. So now the chicken done. The prepping mostly is out of the way now. Actually, I gotta season the chicken and marinate it a little bit. I'm supposed to do it a long time ago. You're supposed to marinate the chicken a good couple hours, maybe even a day or so, to make it, you know, just juicy. Chicken in. Six things. Adobo. Jamaican Jack. Open it up and put it in. You know what? We make it heavy-handed. Me, I like Jack. This ain't even the real Jack chicken, you know? You know the one, Sons River, Duns River? That are the real Jamaican, you know? The real Jack seasoning. But this one still works. And then curry powder, some barbecue, just a tiny bit more, you know. Like I said, it's my style, so don't be like, oh, that's not the jerk chicken way, that's not the recipe, not the jerk chicken, as you know, the real recipe, the real authentic recipe like Indians. Listen, Matthew, relax, okay? I know what I'm doing. I'm making it my way. So now I'm making the noodles for the Thai salad. And I'm supposed to use egg noodles, but I'm making this one with regular noodles. But these ain't your regular noodles. These are this big. This one is gold. While that's heating up a little bit more, we're gonna start with the vegetables for the butter chicken and the good old salad. I always add jerk to everything. But I love jerk seasoning, you know.
tomatoes cook in its little bits of juices. So I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. No, you don't get to see stuff on the camera anymore. You lost that privilege. I am making me drop shit now. And you know what, fam? No more avocados on this show. Avocados done. No dishes with avocados from now on, okay? So I leave the same seasonings for when I put the shrimp on, just so I can, you know, not do those noises. So when the shrimp goes on, all those flavors from the vegetables and stuff is still on there. That's the thing, when you're a kid you don't appreciate a lot of foods, but once you become an adult you start to appreciate some more of those foods and you start to like more of that stuff. Like for a long time I thought I would never like onions. I hate onions, but now your boy loves some onions, you know. You see how juicy they're looking now because of all the incorporated flavors from before, and this shit's starting to look delicioso. I almost forgot about the rice. To make it a little bit, you know, sweeter, we add some barbecue sauce. You know? I mean, it's not coming out. Give it 1 second. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then we add some sriracha in this. Add a little bit of sriracha in that shit. I'm gonna put the rice up here. Let it start bubbling up. And then now for the buttered chicken, we grab some more of the stuff for the buttered chicken. But also, if you're cooking in the kitchen, don't ever do this. That's terrible. It's called cross-contamination. Don't cook 2 different dishes. Imagine someone's allergic to shellfish and then your ass just fed them a bunch of shrimp juices, you know? Actually, you know, you might as well do that. We kind of need to thin the herd anyway. There's too many people in the world. So start giving them, you know, survival of the fittest, you know? If you got allergies, tough luck, you know? But yeah, now I'll put some bell peppers in there. Actually, might as well put the rest in there. So now I'm making the sauce for the butter chicken. And I know the sauce for the butter chicken, usually, it only really has cherry tomatoes, the seasonings, and then that's about it. But this one, I like to make it my way and add bell peppers and then some onions too. Let those cook up. Actually, I should have added the onion first because onions take longer to cook. But regardless, let that saute. And then we add some seasonings. You know, shout out my South American people because adobo, everything. I even put this on my toast. I put it on everything. If I'm having a cup of coffee in the morning, I just splash a little bit on there and then eat that or drink it. And then the Jamaican jerk, you know, we have to add a little jerk, you know, make it flavor something, you know. And then I think that's it. Why not? And then a little bit of garlic. The garlic's not coming out. Now that the vegetables are a little bit sauteed, blender! Okay, now you blend up these here vegetables in this big old blender right here. Oh shit. This stuff here, which is garlic. You know garlic? Of the nuts, this is what makes it a little bit thicker. Beep beep. rice is finished, so we'll add the bit of rice to the water now. Oh fuck! That's a lot of water. I didn't measure too water for the chicken, for the rice. Way too much water.
Take the spoon.
Yeah. So this rice is gonna be done fully by eye because I can't put my finger in there to do the finger test. We want some hot water. And now we're gonna cook the butter chicken. The chicken for the butter. So if you notice one thing about the cooking process so far, then we've had to improvise like a lot. So what I'm gonna tell you is that's what it's about, you know. When you're cooking, sometimes you're not gonna have everything in the kitchen working properly or working to your favor, or you not working to your favor. But you just gotta keep figuring out, keep readjusting, keep tweaking here and there until the thing is scrumplicious, like JaJalicious. Flip the chicken now. Almost like so. Now that the chicken is in there, now you add the salt. So now that the rice starts to bubble up, there is no lid for it, so we'll use it. There is a lid for it, right? So I use the cling here in order to get rid of some of the water air from there. So now I'll put it all the way on one. Obviously some of it is kind of stepping out now. A little gap there in the cling. Now that the butter sauce is done, that's how it's looking. So I'm gonna add some Greek yogurt and some sugar, if I can find sugar. We're gonna fix it, don't worry. I'm gonna grab some sugar, give me 1 second. Now we have the Thai salad and the curry butter chicken, not curry, butter chicken, and they're looking scrumplicious, you know, because I made it. But this is the last part of the video, and this is the part where I sit down and eat the food that I just cooked, you know, just let it cook and then just let the boy eat. But I wanted to touch some more on what the show's gonna bring in the future and what we're gonna be doing on here, kind of give you guys an idea of what's going to be going on here. First of all, there's always going to be something cooked up. One of the things I love about cooking and I love about food in general is how you can take certain ingredients and if you put them together nicely, you can make something beautiful come out at the end. And philosophically shit, that's kind of what the world's about. Like, life is literally that. Life gives you a bunch of ingredients and it's up to you what the end product looks like and how that cooks up. But it's all down to you. And you can have an ingredient missing or two, but that's when you improvise and you make up your own ones and make a new dish. And one of the things about cooking that also relates to real life is no matter how many times you mess up a dish,
You just gotta keep trying again. Keep trying again. You burn something, try it again. Maybe next time it won't burn down. And the more you do that, the more you'll end up coming out with a really nice dish at the end. Same goes for life. You gotta just cook a bit more. Always cook. And if anybody's telling you you can't cook, tell them your mom and then cook some more. JaJalicious, it's not just, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this, it's not just a cooking show, nor is it just a podcast. It's so much more than that. It's a promised land where all dreams are nurtured, you know, where stars are born and raised well, and make sure we brighten up a star. If a star comes by our way, it might already be shining. We're gonna help it shine even more because we love to see the stars shining. We get rid of all the lights and just look up at a star. So that's what the JaJalicious is about. It's a promised land that offers all of that and more. I don't even know what's gonna come. Like, I'm still trying to figure that part out. So, you know, this guy in the back, you know, beep beep, you know, put your phone on vibrate, motherfucker. You don't know about that, you know? Okay, I'll stop talking about email. He's begging me in the back, please, no, stop, please, no more. I'm sorry, I'll blow my phone up, no. That makes it more funny because it's Yemeni. One of the things I'm gonna definitely be excited about doing on the show is learning, because I feel like I have so much to learn myself, whether it's in the world of food or the world, life in general. I have so much to learn, so I want to use this as a place to also learn myself, to grow myself, to get better. Maybe in the first episode, my cutting skills are one way, by the end of it, it's a whole different way. And I want the same thing for my cooking, same thing for my life, mentally, physically, everything I can improve on, anything I can learn. I want to definitely use this as a place to learn, and I hope you can do the same. I'm going to be trying to make you laugh a lot, and I'm going to be telling you some stories, but I'm going to always try and put some knowledge in front of you, whether it's from me, which I don't have that much, but it can be from all the other people that I bring on the show that will definitely have some knowledge on them, and they will definitely have a piece or two of wisdom that you can use for yourself. So, like I said, tune in. We're gonna be doing a lot of different stuff. Excited for the next episode because it's not gonna be just me. It'll be a whole motherfucker sitting next to me. So, like I said, it might be one of my other personalities, or it might just be an actual human being that you see. Either way, I'll be talking to someone. Just if you see me in the street, just shout out, cook, nigga, cook. Obviously, even if you're white, just say it. You know, like, okay, no, I'm joking. I want you to get in trouble because of me, but you know, just say cook, and so I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Before I call it cut, before I call it ending, I want to thank most of the people on this show. I want to thank my big brother Andrea, you know, the other part of the show. He's behind the scenes and he's smiling ear to ear right now because this is the one time I'm saying something good about him. Like I say, it might have my name on it, it might have my face on it, but there's so much behind it and behind you guys. Not really here, but over there. There's a lot of people behind this and I love them to bits. I appreciate Andrea, Mimo, Manir, Bobby Boy and the Bowmanton Club, and also Shane Wright for helping us create the logo. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys, everyone that's a part of this, everyone that's shown me encouragement, and everybody that even loves my cooking. If you ever tasted my food and you say, hey, your food's good, thank you, I appreciate it. Because you ain't gotta eat it, but I did, you know? And one thing I gotta say is, I ain't trying to be cocky, but I know I cook a good meal all the time. It might not look like it might look like it's messing up and the food's not looking good, but guess what? The end product will always be nice, and I'm always gonna do it my way. So moral of the story, keeping it all short and simple, and them things are minimal and all of that. Just let them cook, boy.
You think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains and last.
What you got? Have you ever thought about playing basketball, bro? Like, with that height, you're destined for basketball, bro. You should play some. Have you tried? Oh, okay, and I'm comparado. Do you guys do it green light yet?
انت الاي كيو عندك قديش؟
Right.
Don't be no that.
Something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. You're irresponsible, but they're all impossible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off, knowing I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Can I, Dave?
No! Like another computer on my back. No, I'm joking.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I think.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. No, you guys run the show.
Say Bismillah.
That's how you start a good meal.
Yallah.